In this tutorial, we'll show you how to change the layout of our sheet here. One of the things to note in the beginning here is if I go from view, this is my layout sheet, so what would be actually printed. So I can go back and forth between data view, just going into just the map itself, and then go back to layout view. Sometimes the cursor will get stuck. It seems like there's a glitch in ArcGIS, and so if the cursor is stuck on one of the zooms, if you just go back and forth between those views, it should go back and forth. Now notice that when I have this highlighted here, I have this rectangular box with the small squares on the side, and I can actually change the size of that, as well as I can move it back and forth this way. And so I want to make some room here for another one of these windows to where we actually have two maps all on the same page. So now I'm going to insert data frame. All of our adjustments to the layout page here will be done from here. This is going to give us a new data frame. So I'll move that data frame right over here and separate these two out just a little bit. This will be we'll use this window as a map to show the larger view. So you can see when this new data frame goes in, I have a new data frame that comes in here, and this is the old one that's depicted here with the map. So in order to start off, I got to put a new base layer map for this one. So I'll go to here, since I'm under, you can see since it's highlighted here, I'll go to add data from, or add base map, which the shaded relief will be added just like it was before, and that will come in here. You will realize that I can't use my bookmarks here because the bookmarks are specific to each individual layer. So I'm going to create, well, I'm going to zoom in first. So I'm going to zoom in to the United States here. Zoom in. And I'll go ahead and click on boundaries to show the distinction of the United States there. So that is our current setup. We'll say the new bookmark with the United States. Okay. And so now we have two of these. Now I also want to add titles and some text into here, as well as some dynamic text, which is we'll show you here. So we'll go to insert here, and of the options you can put legends and titles. We're just going to put in some text here, and you can see when the text box comes in, it comes way down here real small. So we'll just call this Washington State National Parks. Okay, you can see now that that's been typed in, I can move it around. As you can see, it is very small, so we want to change that. So I'll double click on there, and you can go down to change symbol, and that's going to bring up your size here. We'll just bust that, put it up to 24, hit OK. Like so, we have the national parks. Now we can also put titles over here. I want to show you how to do a few things. One is just the dynamic text, so it's going to be current date. So I can just put the current date in there. These are all things you can change later by moving them around, changing the side, double clicking on things. That will, you can double click, you can see the change symbol here. Again, I could go in and change the size, and I will also go in and insert a legend. So this legend here is going to show the different options for putting legends in. So currently I'm on the bottom one here, and I actually want to be on the top one, so I actually have to back out of this cancel. I'm going to go over to this this set here, and now I'm going to insert a legend, and this is going to give us more options. So now we're dealing with the U.S. city populations and national parks. So the if we just want to put national parks on there, click next, and we'll actually go back real quick. We got to get rid of these other ones first. So we'll get rid of everything except for the national parks. So we're just simplifying things. And we'll hit next and next and finish. So you can go through all the options to change specific features over there. but you can see that this will give us a depiction of the different ones. So various options for you to insert into your graph, as well as some scale bars. You can see that I can put a scale bar in depending on the style I want. And so we can put it on and realize that depending on which layer you're clicked on at the time, that's how things will come through. So here again, I'll just bookmark this to Washington. That'll depict it like that, and you can see that this does indeed change. So this is just showing you how to put together a nice sheet like that. From here, there's multiple other options that you can put into right here, but that is how to do the visualization for your sheet.